Hey guys, Sri Lankan semi-retired with mom and dad. I am really happy that you guys joined me today. We're going to talk about something really crazy here today. We're going to talk about customer service, or the lack of customer service in Sri Lanka, the experiences I've had, and just the madness that drives me insane. I'm here with Superstar Desmond. We're just headed to Negombo I have to go get sign up for my motorcycle that I'm renting. I'm going on a trip to Hikkaduwa, so we're gonna go through this madness of traffic. Oh, look at the airplane.
Yeah. Nice,
landing at the airport, or taking off. It's taking off. What is going on here? Wow. Oh, it's the one lane, single lane. Yeah, we're going into one lane here. There's road paving. Anyway, join me for this. We'll see you in 1 second. So, customer service in Sri Lanka is spotty, and here's what I have discovered. This is not a blanket, I'm not blanketing, but this is the experience that I have personally had. All right, so first off, let me tell you that the Sri Lankan people, especially when it comes to customer service, when you meet them face to face, they are the best in the world. Oh my gosh. They will bend over backwards with a smile to take care of you and make sure that you're having a good time. Make sure that everything is perfect, okay? In every instance that I've had when I go to some place and I deal with someone face to face, I am properly taken care of. Be it at the mobile store, the electronics shop, grocery shopping. Now, there is something to be said about the lack of knowledge that occurs. So, for example, I go to the grocery store and I ask for cracked pepper. They just say, instead of saying I don't know, they'll say, no, we don't have it. They won't say I don't know. Sri Lankan people, especially the younger ones, don't like to do that. When it comes to government and bureaucracy, oh wow, that is even worse. I'm not going to get into that because that's a whole other story. I've talked about bureaucracy. If you watch my video about getting my driver's license, the bureaucracy is just insane here. Heaven forbid I ever have to go to court to see what that madness is all about. One day I would like to go to the courthouse, right? Go to the courthouse, but no pictures. You can't take pictures inside. But I would like to go see what the process is like. I'm very curious. I'm also curious to visit the jail, go visit the prison, right? Yeah. Have you ever gone to visit?
Yeah.
You a friend?
Oh, no.
Did you ever go to the prison to look?
Yeah, Negombo.
Prison.
Yeah.
Hey, a friend there. It's Narakai? Like Katai?
Yeah.
Oh, very dirty, yeah. So I visit my friend in prison in Korea. But Hyundai is nice. But they have Suduminisu prison in Korea. It's nice. I would think so. No air conditioning, right?
One room, 15 people.
15 people in one room. And the room maybe only 4 people, right? Ayo. Same in Korea. Room is 4 people, but there's 8 people in the room.
Same.
So yeah, it's very bad. So anyway, squirrel, we got distracted. So let me talk to you about what happened today. Well, let me talk to you about what happened in the past. So in the past, I have made phone calls, sent emails, and just been driven up the wall by, number one, people not knowing what's going on. It's simple information. Number 2, people not following up. I send an email to the airport asking about left luggage or lost luggage. because in the West you can buy those things in a pallet and then resell them and stuff. I was just curious if what they did with it, and I sent it to one person. They forwarded it to another person almost immediately. That person never followed up. I followed up 3 days later. It took a month for somebody to get back to me with a simple answer that no, they don't sell it. I mean, it was just ridiculous how nobody follows up. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but I think I did on a vlog about getting my fiber internet moved inside the house. Was a nightmare. To move the cable 10 meters inside my house required me to make 3 phone calls and then get told after the 3 phone calls, which took 2 days, and those 3 phone calls, several hang-ups and busy signals and nobody answering the phone. After that, being told that I had to go into the office to do this. And when I went to the office, I had to fill out paperwork with my name, address, ID, and my mother's maiden name and my shoe size and, blood donation. I don't, like all of this information to move an order inside my house. Who is going to pay to do that? Like, I understand, I worked in the telecom industry for 30 years. I understand process, but a paper process in a digital world, I don't understand that. So I was upset. I was like angry. And I found online the chief business officer for consumer business. I found his email address and I emailed him just to let him know what was happening. Surprise, 24 hours later, I got a message from him and he asked for a phone call and I had 30 minutes of his time. And he said he understood my position and he was interested in hearing what I had to say about what they could do differently. And he says he realizes that it's strange that a digital tech company does analog paperwork still to this day for simple account transfers. I opened a multi-$1,000 account with the Colombo Stock Exchange all online. I never had to go meet a human being. Now, yes, I had to send a whole bunch of documentation. I had to provide a whole bunch of paperwork, but it was done in 24 hours. I transferred thousands of dollars, US dollars, into these accounts, but yet to move my fiber line inside my whole house was a nightmare. So anyway, what happened today to set me off? And this boils my blood because I hate wasting my time. My time is very, very valuable, okay? And I would rather be doing what I want than having to stand in line to do things. So I prefer to email or phone.
Hey guys, Sri Lanka Sammy, thanks for joining. I want to take a quick moment and talk to you about the channel. I really appreciate you taking the time to support the channel, clicking like, sharing, and commenting. But I need to ask you for a little bit of help and helping me get the channel up and running a little bit better. Please click the link down below if you want to support the channel and buy me a coconut. What I will do is I will match the dollars and I will go out and buy fresh fruit and vegetables from local farmers on the roadside. You guys have seen me do that before. I'll continue doing that by supporting the local economy. Passively, if you would like to, you can just watch a commercial. I am monetized, so if you watch an ad all the way through, a couple, that would really help the channel. And even more so, click the link of the ad and let it pop up on your computer. Leave it open for a few minutes. That would really help the channel passively. And one last thing, if you could please just put a comment, an emoji, one word saying hello, saying hi, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Happy Vesak, Happy Poya, whatever it is, whenever it is, I truly appreciate it. Sri Lankan Sammy, loving you all. We'll see you all on the other side.
So here, I called, and I'm going to shout out to Kingsbury Hotel, one of the oldest and top hotels in Colombo. The Kingsbury Hotel is right in downtown Colombo. It's one of the oldest hotels. I've been going there for decades. So I looked online for New Year's Eve events, and there's a whole list. And then I find Kingsbury Hotel has Honey Beach is their pool bar. They're having an event. There's a huge poster. There's a huge poster of it. It says the date, the time, the DJs, the live music, the cost. It even says children under 10 are free, the start time, that it includes food and everything. Here's a phone number to call for reservations. So I call the number. The number goes to the front desk of the hotel. Hello, thank you for calling Kingsbury Hotel. How can I help you? Hi, I'd like to find out more information about the New Year's Eve event at Honey Beach. What day is that, sir? New Year's Eve? Okay, sir, I'll transfer you to Honey Beach. Can you transfer me to someone who knows about this event? Just don't transfer me to Honey Beach. I'd like to speak to somebody about this event. Okay. Big mistake there. It shouldn't go to Honey Beach because they're just employees there. It should go to the main office or reservations. But that was my mistake. So, transfer. Probably 3-4 minutes I'm waiting. Phone is ringing. And the guy answers. No, doesn't say anything, just picks up the phone. Dead air. And I'm like, hello? Yeah, hello? Is this Honey Beach? Oh, yes, Honey Beach. All right. I'd like to find out some information about the New Year's Eve event that you're having. What year is that? I'm saying, yeah, it's what kind of, I told the guy, I go, what kind of question is that? What year? Next year. I want to know about 2029. He said, oh, sorry, sir. I mean, like this year. I said, yes, of course, this year. We don't have any information about that. I'm sorry? You don't have any information? You're advertising. There's a phone number. There's pricing. I'd like some more details. Oh, well, I don't know anything about it. I said, well, what kind of company are you running here? Like, you don't want my money? I'd like to book. It says for reservations, call. I'm calling. You can't take a reservation? I can't take a booking? Like, what's going on here? You don't want my money? You don't want me to book a hotel room, 2 hotel rooms, and like 8 to 10 people? Like, help me understand how this is, how you run your business. I was angry at this point. Not angry. I was frustrated with the level of service, like incompetence. And then, like with the question, like what year? Like that started me off right off the wrong foot, you know? Then he's like, okay, well, let me take your number and I'll call you back. I said, you better call me back. All right, and I want to call back in 2 days. If I don't get a call back in 2 days, all hell is going to break loose. So he says, yes, let me take your number and call you back. Because, let me tell you, we called the Mount Lavinia Hotel for the same thing 2 weeks ago. They didn't know what was going on, although it's advertised. I said, where did you see it? On your website, which says, call this number. And, okay, we'll call you back. Nobody called back. Nobody calls back. I've never had a call back from anyone, ever. In the 2 years I've lived here, I've never had a call back. Nobody calls you back. So I did that. And then I sent an email to the general email of the hotel detailing the conversation I had and said, this is useless. Then the bad habit that Sri Lankans have is that they just put the phone down on the table and walk away. They don't tell you what they're doing. So I called the hospital because I want to get some blood tests done, but there's a whole list of blood tests and I want to find out the cost of it. Because if I can get it cheaper here at the local hospital, then I'll do it at the local hospital. Or if the local hospital is more expensive, I'd like to do it because it's a lot of tests. It's going to be a couple $100 US. It's my semi-annual blood test that I do. And so they had sent me from the wellness center, which is the department that does the test. They had sent me some brochures on their testing, but their testing is too much. I don't want to spend that kind of money for the tests that I don't need. I've done my cancer screening. I've done all of those. I don't need those. I don't need cardiac. I want pure blood, kidney, and liver function. So then I reply back, here's a list of the blood tests that I would wish to have. Can you price it for me? Oh, please call this number. I said, well, why can't you just price this for me? Call this number. I'm like, so now I'm going to have to call a number and explain to somebody the 17 tests that I want with the acronyms and hopefully have them figure out which one I'm talking about, instead of sending it and then have someone read it and then complete the work. I have to take the time to do it, which bothers me. So I called the number that they had given me, and I'm waiting online. I'm waiting for the answer. 2-3 minutes waiting. Finally, someone picks up. Young girl, I can tell by the voice, young girl. She puts the phone down after I ask what I want, and the line gets cut off. She doesn't tell me what she's doing, just and the phone. I call back, I say, you cut me off. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. And like, tell me what you're doing before you do it so I understand what's going on. I said, I'd like to find out this test. She goes, okay, one moment, sir. Okay, still not telling me what you're doing, but I'll wait a moment. Then she goes, gets someone, and the older lady comes on. I can tell by the voice, it's an older lady. And I said, listen, you should tell that person before to, figure out how to use the phone. Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. I said, don't be sorry. Just do it right the first time. I don't need apologies. Apologies don't fix the problem. I understand you're sorry. That's the simplest thing you can do. What you can tell me is you'll make corrections and not do it again. What happened? They did it again. So I said, before you put the phone down, tell me what you're going to do. Tell me what you're going to do. I'm going to go get somebody to do this for you. I'm going to find out what to do next. When you just put the phone down or put me on hold, am I supposed to stick my finger up my bum, or are you going to lunch? I don't know. And that bothers me so much when people don't tell me what they're going to do. I need an expectation, right? And the reason behind that is because my time. I don't like wasting my time. So that is what set me off today. Those two events, like back to back, just drive me insane. Now, there is good customer service. For example, Camelot Beach Hotel, which is my regular hotel, they always take good care of me. Customer service is amazing. I do it by phone. I do it by text.
Hello.
Now, that's because I'm a regular there and they know me.
Hello.
The hotel that I'm going to, Coral Beach in Hikkaduwa, they have a very good automated system on WhatsApp. I mean, you just push buttons and it's done. It's very, very simple. And I made a reservation all electronically. It was perfect. Not online, through WhatsApp. It was very, very easy, because online is for foreigners and WhatsApp is for Sri Lankans, because I get a discount because I'm a Sri Lankan citizen. And then dealing with my motorcycle rental, that company did amazing responses via voice and by text. And then after I went there a couple days ago to check it out, and now we're going back to sign the contract, and then I'm picking up the bike on Friday. So, customer service, like I said, unless you go in person, face to face, to find out what's going on, you really don't get, in my experience, I'm not saying all, in my experience, you really don't get good customer service. Because, and the reason Mom has told me is that the employees are junior level. They're just, high school students working their first job. They don't have a lot of experience, and they don't like saying, I don't know. Sri Lankans don't like saying, I don't know, right? Yeah, they would just rather say no. Koreans are different. Koreans never say no. They just say maybe. Maybe. Let me think, I'll think about it. I'll try. They never say no. But Sri Lankans? Oh, I don't know.
don't know.
They never say I don't know. They always say, no. Tinawa na.
Nah.
Naha. Make it, may spar yanawa, keels yanawa, make it tinawa? Nah. Wait, balan na make it. I'd say, do you have this? They don't even look. They just say no. But that's why you need to develop relationships with executives, with the people in power, with the people who know what's going on. So, you know, mom has a good relationship with the manager of the grocery store. I have a good relationship with my phone company guy, the guy at, sorry, not the phone company, my internet guy. He takes good care of me when I go into the office. Over the phone, nah. My mom has a great relationship with the bank. Every time I go there, oh my gosh, I'm taken care of right away. I walk, there's a huge lineup. The manager will see me and send somebody over to find out what I need and what I have to have done. And they take care of me right away. And, you know, having Superstar Desmond, when we went to go get my driver's license, this guy can get me to the front of the line like that. You have to have, in this country, you have to have what's called a fixer, right? A fixer, right? Someone who know, you know, may minusutero koeda yanawa mokade karan harida. So, you know, you gotta get yourself a Desmond. When you come to Sri Lanka, you have to have a Desmond. Unless you live here, if you're a foreigner or you're an expat and you've never lived here before, you have to have a Desmond, right? You have to have a Desmond because otherwise you cannot survive. You're not gonna get ripped off, but you're not gonna get the best deal. You're gonna have to wait. It's gonna take a long time and you're not gonna get what you want. So that's my rant for today. I wanna say thank you guys for joining again. Lots of love to you all. Be happy, be well, be safe, and be good to each other. Sri Lankan Sammy, retired with mom and dad. We'll see you all on the other side.